I'm back with another review of the Long Island Aquarium. I didn't know what to expect. The last few aquariums that we went to were pretty disappointing, but this one was a hidden gem. Upon entering, we walk across the bridge of a saltwater pond that has very large fish. I'm not sure what they all were. There were some stripers, a couple sharks, a couple other fish as well. Water clarity was great. Fish seemed happy. Very impressive. This school of stripers were awesome to watch. They swam together around the entire pond. They were enormous, at least 36 to 40 inches, if I had to guess. Not only were the tanks and exhibits impressive, but the surroundings of each place was as well. This tank here had a little bit of everything in it. There's a giant arowana, large turtles, knife fish, a little bit of everything. This is the first electric eel that I've ever seen. He was pretty cool to watch. The puffer fish were pretty cool as well, especially the Valentini puffer at the end. I have one of those in a saltwater tank as well. It's one of my favorites. The coral reef had to be the highlight of the whole trip. This thing was amazing. It looked like it was 25 foot deep to the back wall, and probably the same left to right. Had tons of coral in there, a little bit of everything, fish-wise and coral-wise. There were so many fish in here. I could have sat here for days looking at this tank. The water was very clear, very well taken care of. My grandson loved the sea lions, the way that they swam up to the glass and floated through the water. We also saw them in the front of the park. These guys always put on a show, no matter what aquarium. These crabs were giant. They're like the size of a basketball. This place was beautiful all the way around, not only just the tanks themselves or the exhibits, but just their display throughout the whole facility. The anemone tank was another one I could have spent a lot more time at. There's hundreds of anemones in there, along with hundreds of clownfish, yellow tangs, hippo tangs. This had to be the best skate in the whole place. It actually made you feel like you were really in a shipwreck. This had to be my second favorite exhibit, the shark tank. These sharks had to be anywhere from 10 to 12 to 15 feet long. The tank itself was huge. Couldn't even tell you how big it was. I couldn't even take a guess at it. Just big. They also have a shark cage as well that you can go into. It wasn't operating that day, nor would I have gone in it anyway. I'm fine with watching these guys through the glass. Of course, I had to stop back and check out the reef again one more time before we had left. It's beautiful to watch. Like I said before, I could have sat here for hours, even days. And I'm glad I did stop back, because while I did, was when they did their feeding. All the fish from the entire tank pretty much ended up right in front of my face. Here's a view of the top of the shark tank, along with the shark cage. This guy was swimming all over the tank every time I looked over there, and would lay back down at the bottom again like this every time I got my camera out to record. This had to be the largest sea urchin I've ever seen. He's probably the size of a soccer ball at least. Of course, I had to check out the Lake Malawi cichlids on the way out. Again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please give a like and a subscribe.